about how I'm ran through and oh look another one, or he probably doesn't know how ran through she is.
Just men with a lot of money.
That's it?
Yeah.
Drake tried to sleep with Bobbi Althoff. She declined. Drake blocked her on all social media platforms.
Could Drake's interview with Bobbi Althoff actually be the reason her husband divorced her? I mean, when you really go back and look at everything that happened, it doesn't feel so crazy anymore because Bobbi literally missed her own daughter's first birthday just to interview Drake. Her daughter's first birthday. And you guys, we have seen all of those clips. The tension between them was very obvious, and I'm not the only one who saw it. The eye contact alone had people talking because it didn't feel like two strangers meeting for the first time. It felt way more personal than people expected, and viewers picked up on that almost immediately. And when you combine that with the fact that her husband, Bobbi Althoff, filed for divorce not long after that interview dropped, people started connecting the dots. So if Drake was the beginning of Bobbi's rise, could he also have been the start of her fall?
Probably.
No, you're hot. Like, I'm not like I just mean like, this is like a confidence booster. Like you're attractive. So it's obviously not like, you don't have to play shy. Like.
Now, after that Drake interview, Bobbi's life didn't just change professionally, it changed personally too. Because after her divorce from Corey was finalized in 2024, the internet suddenly felt way more comfortable saying whatever they wanted about her. And it got nasty. Bobbi actually spoke out after people started attacking her online, especially after she debuted her new boyfriend, Ty Hawkins, about a year after the divorce. Instead of people just letting her move on, the comments immediately turned into accusations. People started saying that she sleeps with a lot of men, and that's when she finally addressed it.
Today I posted a video of me and my boyfriend, and so many of the comments every single time I post him, which we've been together for a year, but without fail, every single time I post him, all of the comments are about how I'm ran through and oh look another one, or he probably doesn't know how ran through she is. And if I post any video truly in general, the amount of hate comments I get are just like unreal, and I think it's because I have a lot of men following me and they just have so much to say.
Honestly, when you think about it, none of this was happening before that Drake interview. Because when you look at her list, Drake, Tyga, Kevin Durant, Nick Cannon, those are huge names. But that doesn't automatically mean that there was something else going on behind the scenes. And the fact that people jump straight to those assumptions says more about them than it does about her.
Yeah, you're the hottest out.
I was what?
You're the hottest white girl out at the time.
At the time? Who's replaced me? Can I have $40,000?
To do what with?
I just want $40,000. Do you have a lot of money?
I feel like I have a fair amount that I work hard for.
Do you want to propose to me?
Then we'd have to get married.
No. You've clearly shown that you don't have to get married if you propose.
And then there's this other moment that people keep bringing up. Bobbi was invited to one of Drake's concerts. She was there in the crowd, cameras on her, the whole thing. And instead of looking excited or reacting like everyone else, she was just standing there, completely unamused. People also noticed something else that made the situation feel even weirder. Bobbi and Drake unfollowed each other, both of them.
Drake tried to sleep with Bobbi Althoff. She declined. Drake blocked her on all social media platforms.
Now, once fans started looking back, one moment kept coming up. Bobbi had publicly talked about Lil Yachty and said that he was being weird with her during their interaction. And some people think that Drake might have seen that as disrespectful, especially considering how close him and Yachty are. Like, y'all already know, that's his friend.
Yeah, he's really kind of awkward. And I've heard that going into it. But me with another awkward person is like, I think it's because you guys are awkward. Maybe that's why. But if you guys are awkward, you guys aren't. Because he was awkward. I walked into his house. He didn't even say hi to me.
Anyways, what makes this whole thing even crazier is that 2 years after that original interview, Bobbi and Drake actually reconnected again in September 2025 and finally broke the silence on their feud.
People get married again.
I know, I heard.
It's a wedding.
Very fancy people get married either.
Right? Far cry from a monkey bar.
Yeah, that was fun though.
Before they reconnected publicly, Bobbi actually sent Drake a pretty harsh text message. This happened after they had already gone back and forth for a bit, and Drake had invited her to come to his show in LA. She went, but even while she was there, she could tell something felt off. She said it felt like he was mad at her. And while he was still on stage performing, she texted him. She basically told him, you.
I saw my phone
And then within 20 minutes, I'm blocked on text, Instagram, everywhere in the interview has to be pulled
your
down.
message wasn't nice.
It wasn't. And I'm not disagreeing with that.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. So was all of this Bobbi's fault this whole time? Because this completely changes how people see the situation. It makes you wonder if things fell apart behind the scenes long before fans even realized it. And it also explains why Drake eventually blocked her, which yes, he actually did. He blocked her. And according to what's being said, Drake also felt like he was being blamed for everything that went wrong in her life after that interview.
What I'm really trying to say is like, I feel like I'm not necessarily a part of the problem, and I experience a lot of guilt tripping in my life where people are like, no, like this is your fault essentially, or like, and my intentions are pure.
And listen, people have mixed feelings about that because on one hand, Bobbi's career exploded after that interview. But on the other hand, let's not pretend that Drake wasn't a part of why people started talking in the first place. He was the one being extra friendly. Now, apart from the Drake controversy, it's not like Bobbi has been in the clear either, because the moment that she blew up, the criticism started following her everywhere. One of the biggest accusations people keep bringing up is the whole industry plant claim. A lot of critics questioned how someone who was relatively unknown at the time suddenly landed huge guests like J Balvin, Offset, and even Scarlett Johansson within months of starting her podcast.
Or then there's always the industry plant gag.
I know.
You're not an industry plant, right?
I am, but
So wait, what is the industry plant to you?
I mean, I don't truly like know.
What is that?
I feel like it means like, I don't know. I mean, like, the industry is like helping you. Like, I don't know where. I know I applied and they were like, yeah.
But then something else came out that added more fuel to the conversation. She admitted that early on she paid guests $300 to come on her podcast, which, to be fair, isn't illegal or unheard of when you're starting out. But critics saw that as her basically buying her way into the industry.
I put a TikTok out and I was like, I'll give $300 to anyone who, the idea was I was hoping that like someone, I was like, if you tag someone and you get them to do it. I was hoping that like someone would tag like a celebrity and a celebrity would see that and be like, oh, I'll like do it.
People also began criticizing her interview style itself. Her awkward, dry, deadpan way of talking became her signature, but not everyone saw it as original. Some accused her of copying Funny Marco, especially since he had a similar uncomfortable interview style before she blew up.
Hopefully in the near future, I see it becoming a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
That's my goal.
Like Ellen?
Yeah.
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 Do you know Ellen?
Yeah, of course I know Ellen.
So, at this point, between the Drake fallout, the divorce, the industry plant rumors, and the constant criticism of her style, it started to feel like everything she did was being watched and questioned. And when you really look at how everything unfolded, it makes people wonder, was that Drake interview the moment that everything started falling apart? Or was the relationship already over and the Drake interview just so happened to be the moment that everyone noticed the cracks? Sound off in the comments down below, because I already know y'all have opinions on this one, and trust me, I will be reading them.